back. This is DJ Rich Gamer. We got NCAA College Football 27. I almost said 25. I don't know why. But yeah, we rocking out in a dynasty. We got to play the Arkansas Razorbacks. So far, we done won 5 in a row. We are the Collinwood Railroaders, aka Texas Longhorns. We got a Texas Longhorns roster. So let's jump right into it. Shall we? Let's go. Without further ado,
There's a chill in the air, the lights are on, and the stage is set for this tremendous game we have tonight. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Comets. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. This is exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go, but he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And now the Comets ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Razorbacks offense will take the field first. They'll be matched up against one of the best secondaries in
right, sorry about the delay. Let's get this game jumping off now.
And this matchup is going to be so much fun to watch because this defense, they're really, really good. And they like to take away what you do best. And a lot of times that means focusing on your number one guy. Palmer, here's a problem. There's two in this offense. So I can't wait to watch how they handle both of these guys that can make big plays and what answers they try to come up with.
I think that's the big question, right? Because it's really hard as a defense to double two guys. And I think if you're on offense here, you want to try and change the picture, change the formation and alignment, use motion, try and confuse this defense, or at least force them to communicate.
3rd and 12. Let's go.
I think there's opportunities in this offense today with these two big-time targets outside to make some plays, but they got to be versatile, and they got to try to be as multiple as they can.
Jackson gonna throw it. Bring in the heat.
Good D.
Well, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's good D right there.
Decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight.
Defense wins games and championships. Offense just sells tickets, man.
Let's see what he can do with it. Quick step and go.
Oh, he gone.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it. He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. On the run, it's Simon. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That back had nowhere to go.
All right, come on.
How about the linebacker swarming?
This is my backup quarterback, too.
Second down, he'll throw it. Over the middle, complete to Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to that first down mark. And now the Comets heading quickly to the line. The play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle.
I'll pour some.
And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Number 96, set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Jackson will throw. He's got him. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fires downfield. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Fires on the move. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. And now the Comets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Here's a heat. It's complete to the left. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And now the Comets are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Townsend. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackle.
And he's got room. Oh, what a cut. And he found all kinds of room.
Good way to move that ball. Good pass, good catch.
Take their first time out. After using an early one,
I just got to really take care of the ball because this is my backup quarterback. He ain't as good as, what's his name? Arch Manning.
Now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw it again. Unleashes one.
Oh,
Intercepted. Big play. Stop.
man.
And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Damn. Quavion Smith.
The Razorbacks offense set to begin.
Yeah.
This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. So now it's second and long. Jackson going to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quick completion on the out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback and down.
Good D.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Feel better. Right.
And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistake.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. He's got the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. Now on first down from the 30. The run inside. It's Simon. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Morris. Under fire. He sacked this defense all over it. And now the Comets will bring the punt team onto the field. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Hey, guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the option. Maybe some room here. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Marshall. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. The Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside. It's Smith. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
And the Razorbacks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Smith takes the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Good deal. Let's go. We're to holding 3.
One of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a
Did you like the right end? You licked the right end of it? Okay,
nice
good.
job being ready, and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Okay.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Morris. Coleman's got it. There's some room. And they get it down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Okay.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout the season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I don't even know if the offense is aware that they have other eligible targets downfield. It feels like every single throw early in this game has gone this guy's way.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his team.
Come
He's
on,
like,
bro.
guys, what's
Get
up?
the ball up the field, man.
Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay.
Wants to keep it in the air. Pocket breaking down. Breaks loose. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Before they snap it on 4th down, we have a timeout call.
Yeah, I'm going to just kick it. I ain't going to go for it.
2 left for them to spend. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. The official says no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll run play action.
Let's go.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Can I be your hero, baby?
The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute it out.
Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to
Do it.
Hurls one deep down the left side.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
Completely shut him both of energy.
All right, I see you.
Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39. Wants to throw. It's Morris. Complete left side, Coleman. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Oh, let's go.
Finding some room. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way to the 10. And now the Comets move
Run the same
quickly
play.
to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion.
Run it till they stop it.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Simon. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Hold on.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
We'll take that. Touchdown, baby.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their job. jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Fires left side, it's Smith. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a fifth, but they can't move the chains. They'll try to power their way ahead. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Good
A
D.
lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive
all
tackle
over
inside.
him.
So bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one.
They should have let that go in the end zone, bro. You at the 12? Come on, man. You got to be smarter than that.
Ready to go with a fresh possession. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Trying play action. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And now the Comets want to move quickly. Using his legs, it's Simon.
Oh, shit. I thought that was a pass play, man. It's all good.
Third down. And now the Comets will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better.
Oh, shit.
Working his way on the return.
They got great field position at the 40.
The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. The run inside. It's Smith. There to make the stop. And boy, does he love to try that spin move. Only got him 6 that time. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready and they stopped him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Plucks it out of the air. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Okay.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in
All right, let's go.
where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Caught behind the line. It's Platt. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I Anthony, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Okay, let me see. Let me try this real quick.
You think back to some of the greatest rushing offenses in the SEC in recent years. Remember that offense that had Darren McFadden, Felix Jones, both in the backfield, sometimes taking wildcat snaps? Nobody could stop them. This dude, I think, could have broken his way into that rotation with his ability. This guy's sick.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running inside. It's Smith. There's a
Keep picking the wrong defense,
Stop
man.
is made at the 22.
Hold on. What am I doing?
A first down just outside the red zone. The Razorbacks
There we
come to
go.
the line with a new set of downs.
Listen, man.
Using his
Let's go.
legs, it's Russell.
Yeah, what am I doing,
Big
man?
win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Is it raining out there? No. It's a 3rd and 14.
They're close enough for a makeable
Yeah,
field
it's
goal
raining.
from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Rushes on.
Get him. Get him.
There he goes.
He got the fucking first down, man.
After that terrific run.
Man, these plays are just so demoralizing for defenses. You did a good job. You got him in a 3rd and predictable situation. What does he do? Finds a way out of it. Makes a big play. Now he's set up 1st and goal.
He got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll run it.
They
And he
got it.
surges across the line. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his
Oh,
spot.
shit.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Comets send their offense out on...
Sorry, me. Shit, no. Damn.
Oh, hush your ass up. Hush.
Field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a
First
first down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Pardon. Leave me alone before you go on a cake.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Hey,
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated.
stop that,
up front
okay?
at the point of
No.
attack.
Now the play fake. Caught by Wilson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Firing to the right, complete. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And now the Comets racing to the line in the hurry up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Lost to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
He should have caught that
Trying
one.
to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Morris. Got his man. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
I agree. All right, come on, defense.
Send that offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Good deal.
Hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll go to the counter play. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Decimals rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quarterback now breaking the field.
Good deep. Let's go. 4th and 10.
We talked to the offensive staff at the beginning of this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks.
Hero, baby. Hero Canoe. That's the 2nd sack of the day. Let's go, boy.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
With ease.
And here's the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Now on the counter. They him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Morris. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. And now the Comets will punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country recently now, but this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals.
Damn, we got the first.
You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Under fire. Looking to the big tight end.
Did he get it through?
What a spectacular layout and catch. Now
Good.
about the tight end showing the athleticism and diving to make that grab.
It's so nice as a quarterback, Reese, to have a tight end who's athletic and can make the play when it's not a perfect throw.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up again on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
The run inside. It's Smith.
Oh, my God.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Well, this defense has their hands full with him on this drive. And that DB, I'll tell you, he may have saved a touchdown with that tackle. When you've got speed like this running back has, if he gets in the second level, a lot of people start to hold their breath because it could be a house call. You know they're going to keep giving him the football here in the drive up front.
He's going for the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Number 47, set to kick it off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the...
Looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
Looking to throw, it's Morris. Grab near the sticks, it's Townsend. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And now the Comets want to pick up the tempo. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points,
Oh
in
my
the second
God,
half, they've got to make some
man.
adjustments here at halftime.
Come on now.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot
No.
of times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that one, man.
Looking to throw again. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely perfect. They pulled a little closer, now down 20-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 96,
The returner will field it and try to do some business. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Get him. Let's go.
And he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quickly and protect better.
What down is this? 6.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking for room. It's Russell. He'll be stopped for no gain, and we're not far away from that whistle blowing to end festivities here in the first half. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running inside. It's Smith. Oh, he got loose. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
How about the effort by the running back? Great job. Listen, it's not an ideal situation, but when you get yourself backed up like that, and it's third in eternity, you put yourself in a bad situation. He almost climbed out of it single-handedly. Nice run, nice effort by the running back.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's in open space downfield. Makes it past the marker. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Let's go.
And the
Let's see if we get the ball.
Razorbacks booted away to start the second half.
We get a chance to tie it up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Guys, checking in with Coach Sarkisian at the half. He said this team is going to take this opening kickoff in the second half and get some momentum, something they've been struggling with because of those early turnovers. He said if we can just hang on to the ball, we can continue to make some noise. But it all starts now. I'll keep you posted on how things are going here on the sidelines after this. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Will be an out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it with Wilson. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You want to stop the run game, get the big defensive tackles in the middle, getting penetration. Those big boys eating up blocks, taking away gaps and holes for those running backs to run through.
Using his power and his sweet feet to get into the backfield quickly.
And you know you're athletic when you describe with power and sweet feet. I mean, just put those two things together and you're just pretty amazing.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. And now the Comets are marching down the field. Back to throw, it's Morris. Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, then they got to start making those plays.
Come on. Dang. 3rd and 12.
As soon as he got it.
Okay.
That defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right
Let's
away.
try this shot wheel.
Some of those puller's actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going for it all.
Interception.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return.
You know what?
A play by this defense to get the football.
I like it. It's like laying up on a par 5. There's no
Hopefully
time and no
we can
place
get
for that. You don't need that, all right? Take your shots. It's 3rd and long. You don't need to throw it 17 yards short of the stick. Nice job
safety.
taking a shot down the field, trying to get the first down.
Get him. Safety. Let's go. Let's go.
Fast enough, and they get it for a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like
And we
that,
get the
you got
ball.
to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And now the Comets want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Looking to pass. It's Morris. On the left side, here's Coleman. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet. Right there, I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field and keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute.
Plenty of work
Put
to
it back
do
on the
here on
ground.
second and long.
See how they line it up. Let me go to the air. Let me try that. Yeah.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And with the completion on the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
36. Yeah, they think I'm gonna pass it. Let's go.
The run inside. It's Simon.
Get him with the run.
Spotted on the 49. And now the Comets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Townsend.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find the rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Touchdown, Razorbacks! The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12.
Number 47 set to kick this one away.
It's time to get him up out of there,
And he'll
bro.
just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Comets send their offense out onto the field.
Yeah, let me get him.
Now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about
shit.
throwing pick 6
This
and
hurt,
how to rebound.
man.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Morris. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And now the Comets line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. Made a defender miss. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You can tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. On target over the middle. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Smith. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Damn.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. Here's a little room there. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Razorbacks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The play action fake. Smith with the grab over the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. They'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Down 15.
So many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The run inside. It's Simon. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they
These backup QBs, man.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a first and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the stomping has commenced. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going for the big play. Caught at the 25.
Touchdown. He needed that.
This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Here we go. Ready. To the air, it's Lacey. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
Great job by the defense. They got penetration in the backfield. They were trying to throw for it to get the two-point conversion, but instead the defense comes up with a massive sack.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Got room at the 35. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Thanks to grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Rolls it in. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Rides the back and leaves it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him once.
Caught by Smith. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work
protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running inside, it's Simon. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll go right back to the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. You always hear put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. That, my friend, was a stat. That was incredible.
He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down and avoids the hit. And now the Comets will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires it down the seam. He's got it. They will score.
Good shit. Touchdown.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball.
Caught that in double coverage.
They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end. but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats
Yeah.
coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
47.
Splits those uprights right in half. So an 82-yard drive
Down
there.
12.
And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel. Gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
With the catch, it's Marshall. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run inside. It's Smith. Where to go? Same song, second.
Oh, no. I was hearing a little scratching shit. Yeah, I keep.
This is a defense that you know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that play.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their... can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can... Turning it on! Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Townsend. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up.
Trying to get behind the defense. It's complete.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Comets.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
Number 96, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddle up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hacks to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. Gives it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Back to throw, it's Morris. Looking down the middle. The short hands, it's Townsend. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And now the Comets in the hurry-up.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Caught over the middle, it's Townsend. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
That's a great example of the defense there, tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, it's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Comets. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Run in the red zone, it's Wilson. He is denied, stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the 2-point conversion.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. They give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Pocket breaking down. Got his man downfield. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving it forward just a few.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
The give, it's Russell. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the... Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! The Razorbacks answer with a score of their own. Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Number 47 set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from... And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And now the Comets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Tripped up for the tackle. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Like 18. Move it, move it.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And now the Comets headed quickly to the line.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Drag down, Bedell moves the sticks for a 1st down. And now the Comets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Easy. Bingo, Ruben.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And now the Comets trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Morris. Big guy smells it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance.
Easy.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! And they're back within a score here in the 4th.
Number 96, set to kick off.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Down here on the Razorbacks sideline, this offense is getting ready to take the field, and they know they are in command. They keep saying, eat, eat. They can't stop us right now. This is a top 10 defense. This is a little bit surprising here today, but guys, I feel all the momentum, all the chemistry and excitement over here with this offense. They just need to play clean football and take care of the ball to make this big upset a reality. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Jackson will throw. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. With a minute 52 seconds left, the defense will use the timeout trying to get the football back. And the Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. He really needs to get away a good kick here. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not a lot of room to field this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there.
Lofts one high and deep. Got it down the field. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, there you have it.
Opportunities deep down the field. It was just a matter of finding that matchup, and they did find it here late. Great throw, great decision, beautiful catch. That ties the game late, and now this extra point, if it goes through, gives them the lead.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And it's good, and now the defense will try to hang on to this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Number 96, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man on the right. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Trying to burn this defensive
could be.
Going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On third down, he drops the throw. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator. And not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let them get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot. Puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Morris. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.